everybody, Saturday video. And we're in sync. Can you see that we are in sync because I'm using my camera? Very funny. So today, I really wanted the main theme, even though we've got your questions, the main theme is to be conscious of what you are saying and what you are thinking in all aspects of your life.
Don't bring bad energy to the table because your opinion might be valued, but sometimes it's better not to express your opinion. You know,
sometimes you just don't need to.
Sometimes, for instance, it might be someone getting married and it's a bride, and you might want to tell them a whole lot of things, but you know what?
I hope you wouldn't tell a bride that she...
you should do this, you should do that. No, but you should do this, you should do that. Oh, what about this, what about that?
I've got a girlfriend getting married, actually,
but you know what?
Find yourself going, I do this, and then I'm thinking to myself, I'm not going to say anything because that's not very fair, is it?
It's her wedding.
Yeah. And I can't wait either.
She might have different
taste.
taste.
And Ed.
She might have different taste to you.
Congratulations. Yeah,
she might have different taste. So
well, she does, but I'm still going to love the wedding. It's going to be awesome.
You get it? Like, the other day, Megan went and she was getting her pants altered, and she went in to see Nick. And
I told Paul this story when I got back in the car.
But this is, it was a good one. Where you go?
So I went in and he had this whole new deck out, because before where I'd got the...
He refitted his shop.
Yeah, and it was fantastic. Like, it looked really smart. And like, your instant reaction is, oh, you must have been charging way too much to be able to get this new renovation. But of course, you know, that's in my head, right?
And you nearly said it.
And I was just about to make this smart-ass comment, and I thought, I'm not saying that because that is so rude. He's worked hard and he's making his shop look better. He's improving himself.
And how do you think he'd feel if you said that? And so you pulled yourself up and you said...
And I said, wow, how great does his shop look? That's fantastic.
And it did look good, and it does look good.
Yeah.
And how much better do you think he felt?
And how much better did I feel too?
After you'd said it.
Yeah, but that is becoming conscious of your thoughts, and we can all do it. You think next time you're about to say something, like the other day even I put up a song on YouTube, and this is so minor, so please, I can't even remember who did it now, but please don't take offence at me saying this.
This is one of my favourite songs, Megan.
I just said, well, this is my latest favourite song, and someone said, oh, I really hate that, or it annoys me, or something.
Well, so that is...
I don't need to know that.
That's an opinion.
And that's great, I understand that.
Everyone's got an opinion, we get that. But sometimes silence is golden.
Yes, I agree, it's so true.
My mother says that her mother used to say, so it's one of those long time
if you can't say anything nice, don't
say anything nice.
My mother said it too.
Don't say anything at all.
Yeah.
And
it must have been of that era, but my mother and her mother used to say it too.
Yes, well.
See? So, here we go. Saturday video. So if this suddenly stops, we might have to stop and start it. Matthew Bradfield, happy Saturday, he said. Thank you. That's really nice. Robert in New York, who we catch up with at Wicked, said it's a bit of a general question.
He comes from Long Island.
Yeah.
I remember Robert.
But day in, day out.
We saw him in London.
We did.
Yeah.
And New York.
Yeah.
But day in, day out, do you have any routines that keep you thinking positively?
Yes. Okay. If I'm feeling flat, and I sometimes do feel flat, even though you'd never know it, because I don't like to bring that bad energy upon people, but everyone has flat days.
True.
And if I feel flat, I go and do exercise. So I'll jump in a 50-metre pool and I'll swim a kilometre, a kilometre and a half, and I go super hard and I get out. You know what? My mind is clear, my head feels better, and that really, and I can tackle problems better. With that.
And sometimes it's nice to have a person to vent to, like you do vent a little bit to me about stuff.
Well, I know I can, but because we're
married
on the same page. But you know, I've got another client of mine who's a gentleman who's been enormously successful. I won't say who it is, and I won't even say what industry he's enormously successful. And I have some very interesting chats to him. And he said to me one day, when he was feeling flat, like if his businesses weren't running,
I want to know who this is.
He used to ring one of his competitors. I'll tell you this, he's in the car industry. Anyway, whenever he was feeling flat, he used to ring one of his competitors. And he said...
Stir them up.
No, because they were friendly. And one of his competitors also ran a very good workshop.
You keep talking, I'm just checking the camera's working.
He was really... The guy that he would ring, really... the camera's working. He used to ring this guy because he said when he'd ring him, he'd say, no, I'm doing these deals, I'm doing this, everything's fantastic, blah, 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 blah. And he would just gush with so much positive activity that when this guy would hang up the phone, he'd say, right, if he's doing that, I can do that too. Yeah. And that used to give him a rev, and that used to make him feel positive. if ever he was feeling flat. And he said he used to do it. He used to do it from time to time.
Yeah.
And he thought, if this guy was doing it, I can do it too. And I
good.
remember 20 years ago, if I was feeling flat, I used to go out with a friend of mine. He's a very good friend of mine, and you know, I was having difficulties in business, high interest rates, and all of that. Anyway, working through it, and rather than hang around people that would bring me down,
This is a true story.
I used to go out with this particular guy. I don't need to say his name. I used to go out with him because he was so pumped.
Yeah.
And I'd sit there and I'd
That's
say,
great.
what are you up to? And he'd say, I'm doing this, and I'm doing this, and we're doing this, and we're doing this, you know. And by the end of dinner, I'd jump in my car and drive home, and I'd think, this guy's creaming him, and if he can do it, I can do it too. So they're a couple.
Now, I know you don't like me rushing, Paul, but you know what I have to do today, because we're on limited time. I've got limited time in my card on my camera. It's not like unlimited, you know, computer stuff. Okay. Jamie. Hi, Jamie in Sydney. What are some of the greatest things Max and Zoe have done to make you proud? Like things that you will remember forever? They're both prefects at school. Both of them.
Max said on
I was never a prefect.
Max said on Facebook the other day that I was like I was the Roger Federer of the real estate industry, because I dig myself out of any hole.
That was on last Saturday's video, our sync video. That's really cute. You've got to slouch down a bit too, because when you're like this old, your forehead gets soft.
And the other thing that was interesting is Max and Zoe both spoke beautifully at my 50th birthday. And Max
and my 40th. That was the first time we'd ever seen Max publicly speak.
Yeah, Max and Zoe spoke beautifully, and then Zoe sang. And she had the guts to sing a song from
Zoe
Wicked
did a version of Popular
that she rewrote with all the words that were appropriate to my 50th.
Who rewrote that?
Well,
I don't know.
They are clearly, and then, you know, all their achievements at school, you know, and they've had some fantastic achievements at school. But really, the greatest compliment you can ever get is when someone says, "Gee, you've got beautiful kids."
Yes, I love that.
That just tops them off. You know, the kids are polite, or they're motivated, or they're active, or they shake your hand nicely, or they make eye contact, or they're interested in you and they make conversation. And only the other night someone said, "Oh, your kids are absolutely beautiful," and I said, "Thank you," because that really is
that's
to
the best compliment.
Because the kids are a reflection of us.
Yeah, and we love it. You know, like if we're on the plane and the air hostesses come and say, "Oh, your children are so lovely," and they've done that since they were little. And I think that kind of works as well in all sorts of ways, because when they say that to them, then they like that too. They like that feedback, so that in turn makes them better. But they've done lots of amazing things, like when Zoe sang for your 50th. Max is an amazing tennis player. I'm always proud to see him smash the ball. When I watch Max on the treadmill, I'm proud he can do it so fast. There's my phone messaging. Hey, I'm going to be on the news tonight on the Channel 10 News, wishing Bert Newton best of luck for his health. He's off wicket at the moment. He's in Singapore as the Wizard.
Well, you're not wishing him the best of luck. Just a quick recovery. He's got a virus, so it's just a well wish.
So everyone's speculating, as they do in the media. I don't know anything, but get well soon, Bert.
Yeah, get well, Bert.
Yes.
You legend.
I love Bert Newton. Who doesn't love Bert? Really, seriously, I love him. Okay. Jeremy Hansen said, "So glad Saturday videos are back." My Saturdays have been a swirling black hole of confusion.
No, they can put them on while they clean the house in the background.
But now they're going to have to watch because we'll be in sync. See, before they had an excuse not to watch us.
What's he Saturday?
Karen said she likes our silly things where we, make faces at each other. She said it wasn't quite the same when she she couldn't see that. Just ramble. He said, "I'm sure something interesting will come." Well, I hope so. Sophie said, "What are your favourite books and why?" Oh gosh. The Horse Whisperer was good, actually.
I reckon all time. I mean, I like novels like Sidney Sheldon,
Make it quick.
Cain and
Abel.
Jeffrey Archer, Cain and Abel, and The Prodigal Daughter. Look, he wrote 20 books. The Jeffrey Archer books, Cain and Abel, and Not a Penny More, Not a Penny Less.
The camera's still going.
Not a Penny More, Not a Penny Less. They are the sort of books that you just cannot put down. So.
Okay, I'm turning it off and on again. Okay, stop. You're back on.
Jeffrey Archer, fantastic.
Yeah.
So,
and I also like on
Megan
the
reads
non-fiction
everything.
side. I've got so many books.
Stop. Megan has about 7 books on her side table, and she's part the way through every one of them. And some nights she reads a page of one and a page of another and falls asleep, and it takes her.
I like different things. What I'm in the mood for.
But Megan does read a lot.
I do. I love reading. Okay.
I recommend you shouldn't say as much.
I told Paul that today. Go and watch his real estate video. It's very interesting because he was saying to everyone that he expected an interest drop. There wasn't an interest drop, and he's explained it all.
Got it wrong.
Video. Yeah, go to that video. We're not going through that.
Partly wrong.
Hi, Megan and Paul. This is Jane Owens. She's just moved to Melbourne. Hello.
Welcome to the best city in the world.
Yeah, she wants to know some good places to go, what to do. Well, you know,
I
there's
think you
great
must
restaurants.
go down to the Stokehouse.
Yeah, we love the
Sunday.
Stokehouse.
Then you could,
Margaritas there.
Yeah, I mean, look, there are so many.
Chin. Yeah. We're on the same page, aren't we? Yeah.
If you want to go somewhere nice for breakfast, I mean,
Pearl
in Chapel
Cafe.
Street, Pearl Cafe, Cafe Cucina, CNF.
CNF.
You know, on the
Shopping
river.
on Chapel Street,
Shopping
Sassenbein, my favourite. Camilla. Oh, and Camilla in Melbourne Road now.
Don't give her overload.
Oh
next.
my God, there's so many things to do.
Go for a walk around the Tan.
Yes.
The Royal Botanic Gardens.
Good point.
That's absolutely world class and along the Yarra River. You can't
Come and
beat
join
that.
my gym in Carnegie.
And then go up to level 88 or level 89 of the Eureka Tower and jump in the cube that turns clear so that you look down.
Yeah, that's fun.
And there's 92 floors below you and you're only held in by glass.
Okay, the OWN viewers, as in the Oprah Winfrey Network viewers, have asked, what is our favourite family ritual or tradition? We like our Sunday dinners. We sort of quite often have the whole family over on Sunday nights.
We always have a family barbecue on a birthday.
Yep.
That's a given.
Except for my birthday where I have crazy night. You know, I sort of have it a bit bigger, but everyone else in the family just has like family dinner. Have you ever thought about that?
We
I'm
always
the only
go-
one that doesn't do that.
We always go to the Ivy in LA first night and last night. That's a given.
Yeah, and just little fun things like that. And what else?
Presents on the morning of your birthday. That's a given.
Oh God, yeah.
But, you know...
For the kids especially.
Yeah, but make a big deal on it.
Yeah,
And
I love a
Megan
birthday.
always makes a cake.
Yes.
So, and if Megan doesn't, Marge makes a pavlova.
My mum makes a great
Here you
pav.
go, Marge.
Yes.
Should call Marge Burt.
So, hang on, I'm just looking at the next one. Tracy Lee, hello. She said, told us just to ramble, so I'm going to ramble.
We do a good job of that.
Robin wants to see something. Robin wants to see some of our favourite things. He's talking clothes-wise. Robin, I wore this dress especially because I can't take the camera up and down, but this is one of my favourite dresses. This is from Camilla.
Careful, don't fall out of it.
And she's one of my favourite designers. I love her stuff. So this is one of my favourites. Maybe I'll show you a new favourite every week.
For those that don't know,
What?
the Big O wore Camilla when she was here in Australia.
Yeah.
On that bright one when
That
she was
big
in...
green caftan. I love that.
Yeah.
I already had the pants in that before she did anyway. Maybe,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Sally Letchford. That's our friend in London who we made the video with. Should she get
when
married?
is the marriage?
I think it's this year in September.
How fantastic. Sally, what's the question?
I think you should say the peak and pit of your day.
Well, we used to do this. We haven't done it more recently. When we'd have dinner with the kids at night in the
Best
evening,
thing,
which we
worst
still, yeah.
thing.
What was the best thing today, and what was the worst thing?
I don't know if I like saying the worst thing.
Have plenty of them.
I can tell you the best thing that's happened to me today. I woke up this morning and there was a video. I'm making this fitness video thing with these kids in America. My friend Sherry, who's a teacher over there, started these videos. And I had no idea that she was going to teach them about, you know, my fitness challenge. All of a sudden there's this picture of me and she's showing them. It's hilarious. Anyway, she's done a video. I made one back. And now, like, we're having this beautiful conversation. And when all the kids go, "Hi, Megan," and they're all waving, sitting on their little mat, it was so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I can't even tell you the joy I got from that. That was my favourite thing of the whole day.
But the bad part of the day, you know what? This
Running
week,
my mile in record time, it nearly killed me.
No, this week I had a lot of challenging things, and I wouldn't want to even relive them.
But you've got through it and
That's
it's
right,
all
no.
looking positive now.
So I go and have a swim and
Yeah.
blow the cobwebs out of my brain and focus on the good part and move forward.
Okay. Kirsten said, "Happy Saturday," Kirsten Lewis. Hello. She tweeted me the other day. My question is for Paul. From a real estate perspective, Paul Castron, what advice can you give to people looking to move out of home for the very first time?
I moved
Keep it short.
Save as much money as you can when you're at home because it's the cheapest living you ever get. And if your living quarters was like mine, I had a mother who was doing my washing and my ironing and preparing all my meals, and my parents were really kind to me, so I saved the money so that when I moved out of home, I only moved out when I could afford to buy a house. And let me tell you, I had a very small deposit and I had a very big mortgage. However, because once you move out and start paying rent, then you're it skinnies up your available cash. So before you move out of home, I think you make a mandate to yourself that you are going to save up a certain amount of money,
if you can. Half would
and
be
be
great.
mean on yourself now, so that you've got the money. Because if you're meaner on yourself now, you can have a better life later. So
Yeah.
my advice
Means
before
to
you
an
move
end.
out, save as much money so you can put a deposit down and buy something.
Yes.
That would
Get
be
in
the
there
goal.
quickly.
And everyone can do that.
Everyone can do that. Absolutely. Vanessa Kennedy. Hi, Vanessa. Vanessa's the girl who I told you about had really long red hair and she got it cut short because she was having headaches. This girl had this most gorgeous hair down to here. I'm always
She
scared.
took a photo.
Yeah, she did. I'm always scared when people get the haircut who've had it long for a long time because I would have a heart attack having my hair short. It just wouldn't, I don't know. Anyway, so I said, I'll make sure you're doing the right thing. Anyway, she loves it now and it looks great actually.
Well, you know what?
Hello, Vanessa.
We discussed that the other day too. You see, you've got to stay abreast of yourself. You can't live in the past and be a dated dinosaur.
I hope we're not.
No, but well,
They're probably
do
looking
you know,
at us
maybe you
going,
are.
oh
I
my
mean,
God.
do you know what? But if your heyday was in the 80s and you're still looking like you're in the 80s, perhaps you look a bit dated.
I'm
Like,
definitely out of
if
the
I
80s
was
look.
if I was still wearing shoulder pads and had big puffy hair.
Did you wear shoulder pads?
No, but you know, I'm just exaggerating. And, you know, like remember the acid
How
wash
did we all look
jeans?
so bad in the 80s?
The
Like,
acid wash
seriously.
denim that was pretty high, and then you had to lay down on the ground with a coat hanger and pull them on.
I want to see
mean,
some photos of you guys from the 80s. I look terrible looking back.
But
I thought I looked fabulous,
But you
but
were contemporary for the time. You were with it for the
Oh
time.
my
so
God,
I think
such an ugly era.
move
I
with the
reckon.
times. Move with the times.
Okay,
Hair
so
long,
that's
hair
not
short.
a question.
Okay.
That was just me, you know. So there we go. She's watched every one of our Saturday videos. That is
for you.
good going.
You need a
good
medal.
going. You do. I was wondering what advice you and Paul had for those who are wanting to start their own business. Vanessa makes really lovely jewellery too. I'd love to get my jewellery business off the ground, but I'm not sure where I should be focusing my energy. Any tips? I would say, here's what I would do. I would just make it in all your spare time, on your weekends. Keep your job, don't give up your job, and just do it in your spare time. Give a few pieces to your friends for their birthdays and stuff, and then say, you know what, this is my business and I'm really hoping to one day be able to cut back to 3 days a week of regular work and do 2 days a week in my jewellery, and then you can expand it. I've got another friend who's doing that with her cake business, and she just got this amazing contract with Tiffany's, Danielle, to do their cakes every week. She's making 100 cupcakes.
But before you start, understand what the margins are so that you make sure if you start selling your jewellery at a certain price and your purchases are at a certain price, that the margin is significant, and then work out how many of those you would need to sell on a daily basis, on a weekly basis or a monthly basis
That's
to
the
generate the
practical side
profit
of it.
that you need to be equivalent or better to what you're currently doing, because you don't want to go backwards. And then the small steps, and then you start and get your pieces
It is small steps, believe
on
me.
significant people, and when it starts going, and then
She's done that. She's had a few people wear her stuff, I think.
yeah, well, you know what?
But it is small steps. Like, I don't know if any of you saw my friend Paolo's video where he interviewed Sue Zorman.
No business starts bang full bore on the
No,
first.
and Sue Zorman said that too. She said she waited tables until she was 30 years old, and here she is, this fabulous financial advisor to the world and doing super duper well. And she said that if anyone can do it, it's hopeful. Everyone can do something. And she said, but everyone wants to be here, and then they want to be Sue Zorman on the TV show. Well, she spent years working that out.
So the answer is your journey might take 12 months or 18 months or 2
I've been
years.
doing it for 8-10 years.
Well, to get to where it is, so understand the margin, then understand how many you've got to sell, and then work out then at what point you jump off your existing job to move into your jewellery job.
OzTube, what would be the best flower arrangement for Anzac Day? Really?
What's OzTube?
Oh, just the YouTube guys on it. It's just But really, I don't know.
What would be the what?
A flower arrangement for Anzac Day. I think you're just having a lend of me. I reckon.
No. What? Wattle and gums.
Are you going to make one for next week?
Next week. Anzac Day.
I know, it's April 25th, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not really good at flowers, I have to say. I'm not good at arranging flowers. Even if someone brings me a bunch of flowers, somehow they just look terrible when I put them in a vase.
This is someone who's a jewellery designer herself.
I'm creative.
The truth of the matter is that she doesn't want to do it. So you've got no chance of Megan doing a floral arrangement.
Well, that's true. Because I'm not good at it. You know what? I try not to do things that I'm not good at. I don't play tennis.
Quick, move forward. The news is coming on.
Oh my God, okay. And probably a card's running out too. Gary, hi Gary in LA.
Hi, Gary.
Happy Saturday. Will your video be in sync? You are very smart, aren't you?
We're
yes,
trying.
I hope so. God, I hope so.
If at first you don't succeed.
We miss you too. That's cute. Sarah Francia, what is your favourite alcoholic drink? I love margaritas at the moment. I always love champagne, French champagne. I love Moet. I like Kahlua and milk, but that is so fattening, isn't it? Kahlua with like a little bit of skim milk.
Oh.
Lots of Kahlua and ice. You like a beer?
Yeah, I like Stella. I just like a cold beer.
Favourite
and a nice
non-alcoholic
glass
drink, water?
of red wine.
Yeah. Favourite non-water for me?
Yeah, water.
I only drink water.
My favourite red maybe is two, I would say, at the moment, is called a Penfolds 707 and a Grange Hermitage. They are really nice.
Australian.
Yeah.
Are you a morning or night person?
Morning.
And what
I'm
am
up
I?
and gone. Well, you know what? She started off a night person when I married her.
I've adapted.
And I'm slow.
I went to bed at 10 o'clock last night. I can't remember the last time I went to bed at 10 o'clock. That's so early. But I had a really good sleep. I was ready for spin.
Yeah. So morning, and Megan's in transition.
Yeah, I'm much better. I used to, when I was doing my bed linen design, sometimes I'd stay up till like 3 in the morning.
If you married a night
But it was really hard staying up till 3 in the morning and then getting up to do the kids at 6 in the morning.
If you married a night owl, you would be in serious trouble.
I know, I
You'd
would.
be both
I'd be
rattling around
easily
the house.
corrupted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have adapted to that too. Or same if you'd been like a bigger drinker, I probably could have adapted to that too.
Yes, you can
I'm
see.
glad he's not.
I'm a very stable influence.
Because we don't really drink very much at all. It probably looks like we do because I'm taking a photo with a margarita or something, but seriously, we're not really. I just, it just looks like that.
No, we are not.
No, we are not. Tina, who were your role models, mentors growing up? Megan. I loved ABBA. I used to do all the dances and stuff like that. I don't know who else was.
Your grandfather.
Oh, my grandfather?
Your grandfather had a huge impact on you.
Yeah, he did.
He mentored you and
True.
nurtured you and spent time with you and taught you
I think he sent
how to
Paul
work
to
in
me
the
because
shop.
they're so alike, seriously.
Yeah, I never met him. It's a real shame.
Yeah, he was
I would have liked
great.
to have met him.
He was a great businessman. Mum thinks he's like you because Paul always cuts up fruit and does all these things, and Mum thinks that Paul and my pa are quite alike.
Well,
I'd like you to have met him. I would have. I'd like to see him again. It's 30 years since he passed away this year, and I can't believe it. I was so close to him. I'd love to see him again. That'd be one of those, if you could have anyone for dinner, dead or alive, who would it be? I'd have him for sure. He'd be number one. Even above Oprah, I would. I'd love to have dinner with my pa as an adult because he died when I was 15, so I knew him as a kid more. And we've got a friend who tells me adult stories about him, he was in the jewellery business, like the proper jewellery business, and he tells me really fun stories. So I like that. Who are the people or person who helped you to mould along the way into the positive, beautiful spirit you are today? That's nice.
I'm going to have to take credit for that. I think it's been a long and hard journey and high maintenance, and it's been a lot of work too. But I am actually very proud of what I've created.
I don't know. I had great parents.
in
I've got no complaints. Being an exchange student was good too because it created my independence. Going overseas but still living within a family was
Having
really
children.
good for me. Yeah, you grow with everything, I think. Don't you?
Having a husband.
Yes. Yes. Thanks. That was a lovely compliment. Thanks, Tina. Angela Lajowski. Hi, Megan. The second half of last year, you made a video with a woman whose program you were going to try, and you were going to make a follow-up video of having the sessions and what the results were. Oh, yeah, the food thing. That was great. Okay, so here's the actual thing about it. This is Carolyn's mind. Your mind can control your food. It was fantastic, and I think that it would be of enormous help to people who comfort eat and who have childhood issues and who have stuff that they can retrain their brain. But the thing is with me is that I don't have that. And so when she was telling me to imagine, a time when I've been angry or a time, it was really hard for me to think of that. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but I found that hard. But at the same time, while I was doing it, I thought, God, I could think of half a dozen people who this would be fantastic for. And she's had exceptional results. It has made me be more mindful about portion sizes and about thinking of what I'm doing. I must call her again and follow up because I'm actually a bit more serious about it too now. But yes, I would highly recommend that course if those are your issues. If you've got stuff that you need to shed, not weight, but stuff in your mind that you need to shed, because I think it was really good. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'll do another video with you. You said, will I do another one? Angela, I just watched an old video of Kitchen Capers where you discussed being gluten intolerant. Yes, I am. Just wondering whether you use a Thermomix to prepare your meals and grind your choice of alternate flours. Oh my God, no, I just buy it in a box. But everyone's got a Thermomix these days, haven't they? Yes, everyone loves those Thermomixes. Lots of my friends have got them. They seem like I know it's raining outside. They seem like this magical box to me. Like everyone goes, oh, you can bake bread and you can cook and you can do rice. And I sort of imagine putting all the ingredients in and just putting the lid on, and all of a sudden, like a cake comes out.
That sounds like Megan.
But it's such a weird concept. I have to see one in use because I cannot imagine what a Thermomix is.
Next
It
question.
sounds like this really elaborate magical contraption
Cards
from the
running out.
Jetsons.
Cards running out.
Oh, shut up. You're just saying that because I made you stop. I've searched your website. Oh, is it Caroline Silk, The Balanced Approach? Yes, it is. That was her, someone asking me about the diet thing that I was interested in. So, yes, definitely go and look that up. Yes, I'll have some. Are you trying to get me to be quiet?
How effective is that?
Is that how you did that, boy?
Or water.
You've got a black thing in between your teeth.
Oh, I had some tomato with ground
Show me,
pepper.
go on. Yeah, it's a pepper granule. That'll shut him up now, won't it? Yes. All right, everybody.
Now get rid of it.
Yes. Have a great weekend. Go and watch the videos that I've made with the kids because that has made me feel fantastic. Gorgeous.
You know, there's some really funny ones if you find Zoe and when
Don't,
Zoe,
she'll kill you. Don't.
when Zoe was like 8, 9
If
or
you go
10,
back into the past.
and it's so wonderful to have the kids, just their voices.
She nearly dies of embarrassment.
How they look, their teeth, braces, bands, little
Yeah.
teeth, no teeth, you know, when the teeth fall out, and the faces.
I don't know that we were doing them way back then with teeth falling
Oh,
out.
yeah.
No, you
There's
weren't.
videos.
Oh, God, he's an
There are
exaggerate. I've only been making
videos
videos
of the
for
kids.
5 years.
No, but Zoe,
Oh, yes, videos going back, but not online
Yeah.
for them to see.
some of them.
Do you know what? I might have to go through the old videos and look at some of those ones, you know, where the babies are laughing and stuff, because I did used to video that. I reckon I could get a viral video.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Have a happy weekend.
See ya. Bye.
Okay.
Let's hope that it's still running. Let's hope that it's still running.
It is.
It is.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye.